Hello and welcome to this tutorial and welcome to SAP Learning Academy. In this today's tutorial, I'm going to explain about the exception handling in SQL script. Sometimes it is very important and logically important in order to write the exception handling just to see the exception and also the completion condition in SQL script procedure. So in this video, I will be showing you how to declare the exit handler, and also I will give you an example where I will be using the exception handling so that you can understand the full overview how to declare the exception. So let me now declare the exit handler, how to declare. So here I'm writing a very small and very easy declare statement, like you should always write like declare exit handler. Then for what purposes? For SQL exception. Then you should always write a select statement in order to print the data, print the exception in the output. Exception, suppose I'm writing the data like exception was thrown, and suppose as error from dummy. So in this case, so we can, this is just a simple an example where we have declared the exit handler, and we are, if there's any error, then it will show the error like exception was thrown. And let me tell you about the table M error codes. So in this table, all the exceptions are stored. So let me just show you the data, how does it look, so that you can understand what is the importance of the table. Suppose I'm restricting the data to 1000. M error codes. So here, so in this table, so all the error codes are stored in the system. So I have restricted the data for 1000. There are more error codes available in the SQL script, and we can have a look at these error codes. And here, like 1 means general warning, 2 means a general error. So these are the code, and this is the code, and this is the exception description. And in this example today, I will be telling you about the example 304 for code 304 division by 0. So I will give you an example where I will be dividing the output data by 0. Then definitely it's going to throw an error, so I will catch the error in the handling. So let me show you. I will write you a small procedure right here, and so that you can have an understanding on this. So I will write a, and yes, one more thing before writing the procedure. Suppose if you want to see the data, see the exception as the code, what is the particular code and particular description, then you have the option to write like this. So you can write the select statement like select. Then you can write like SQL error code and SQL error message from dummy. So in this case, so if you write the this select statement instead of this one, then you can have the output will be the exact code, what the code number and the description will be shown in your output. So now we are going to write the small procedure. So let me write here. So suppose create procedure and proc test, okay, and we're going to define some variable, my input variable, suppose invar, and this is integer type, and we're gonna have the output as well, the output out tab, and this is a table type with a value, suppose I, this is also an integer, and we're going to end this. Yes, now I will declare the exit handler like I told in the example. We can now copy and paste it here, and in this example, so we're going to see the hard-coded value I wrote, exception was thrown. So if I write this one, so now we're going to see the output. So out tab equal to select 1 divided by, suppose, my in var, okay, and as I from dummy, and we are going to end this procedure. So what I wrote in this small procedure, so in this I have declared one variable, input variable in var, and this output is out tab, and here now I have declared the way I have showed in the declaration. So declare exit handler for SQL exception. So if there is an exception, so it is gonna show the error called exception was thrown. And if my value is invar is 0, in case the value is 0, so 1 divided by 0 is definitely is going to throw an error. So if I now execute this procedure, so it will be created here. Yes, procedure is created, and now we will call this procedure. So I will call this procedure proc test, and with the value, suppose I'm putting as 0. So in this case, so if I now execute this procedure, so what is going to happen, it will throw an error, exception was thrown. And if we had put this one, the other one, then it would show the data like 104, like the code number and its message. So let me now execute this procedure, and yes, it is now running, and you can see the data, the exception was thrown, because because we have now called the exception into this data. So we can see the exception was thrown. So in this way we can actually handle the exception in the procedure. And if we had write the other one like this one, just copy and paste in here, and if we just do this one, then you can see the data like the particular error code, what error code is that, and what is the message like invalid division. So in this way you can actually handle you can declare the exception handling in the code. So that's all about this tutorial. So we have understood about how to handle and how to declare the exception handling. So that's all about this tutorial. So thank you for watching, and please have a look at my other tutorial and other videos of this channel, and please have a like and subscribe my channel. Thank you for watching.